Hi, crafty friends. Melissa Minor here. Thanks so much for joining me on my YouTube channel. Today, I'm creating a layout using the My Creative Scrapbook January 2026 main kit. Now, this kit was filled with the Simple Stories Simple Vintage Flannel Season collection, among other things. This is a quick snippet of my unboxing, which I will leave a link to that video down below in the description box. I've prepped quite a few things in preparation for this video. So I've got some ephemera here in my stack and sort tray. I have a photo and I have a cut file already cut. I'll tell you more about this photo. This is my daughter Tatum outside of her work in the snow. I've backed it on some of the pattern paper that came in the collection. And then I have went to the My Creative Scrapbook website, and once you're a member, for the members only section, you have access to every cut file that My Creative Scrapbook has. So I went in and I welded these snowflakes together, and then I cut them out, and I thought I would mat them on this sweater like paper, and I think that's going to look really cute, just kind of peeking through. I did already put some foam adhesive on the back of this cut file, so I will remove that off camera and get that stuck down. But before I get going on gluing those together, I do want to add a little ink to give it some color. So I've pulled out my Distress Oxide ink here in the color Stormy Sky, and I'm going to go along the edges of this paper just so that it stands out and to give it a little more color. Now, let me tell you about the photo that I'm going to scrapbook today. So my daughter, after our first snow, we got like 10 inches one day and then 5 inches another day. So this was the day that there was still a lot of snow on the ground, and it was the 5-inch snow day. And my daughter, I asked her, I said, do you want me to drive you to work and then we can pick you up? And she's like, no, I can do it. I can drive myself. Now, her work is not very far. In fact, from the front of our subdivision, across the highway, you can see her work. So it's literally just down a side road, up over the overpass, and there she is. So maybe a mile, but she said she wanted to do it. Well, then she gets to work, and I guess she had a little scare on the way. She could not get up the hill to park at her work. So she calls me and she says, Mom, can you pick me up? And I'm like, oh yeah, Dale can pick you up. He's got 4-wheel drive. And she's like, no, I don't want to leave my car here. So Dale and I, in our pajamas, got out, and we both went to go get her. He drove her home, and then I drove her car home. So it was just kind of a fun adventure, and it was her first real experience in the snow. Now, I am going to use several pieces of this ephemera, but I didn't want to use all of it. Like, I don't want that snowman to show, and I didn't want the little words on this little card to show, but I like the little stitching element and the layered look. So I'm going to layer several of these pieces of ephemera onto each other to make my own style here. So I like the little burr sticking out, and then I did trim this bow. There was like a little red piece that stuck down on the bottom, so I cut that off so I could use just this. I didn't want the red. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this tag and I'm going to layer it over this other tag and layer it over the snowman so we don't see that, because that bright red would really show. It's cute, but it doesn't go with the look that I had going for this layout. And then I love this little ephemera card here that says burr, and it's got like a little paper clip and another little flower. So I'm going to work with these pieces and get them layered together, and then I will put this over to the right of my photo. So don't be afraid to kind of mix up your ephemera, cut pieces off, cover things up to make it work for you. I see my friend Joanne Bartels doing this all the time, and it just amazes me. So I'm channeling my inner Joanne here. All right, so I've got these pieces layered like I want and all the colors showing. So I think I want to add a little foam tape under there to pop that up. I'll think about that in just a moment. But I have my photo down, and then when I cut this cut file, I've got some extra snowflakes. So I think I want to layer these up just to add a little more interest around the page. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let me grab my glue. I'm going to add a little bit of liquid glue to the center. And then I'm going to layer a couple of these. So I think I want to do like 2 at the top of the layout and maybe 2 at the bottom of the layout. This snowflake cup file is just gorgeous. So what I did is I just welded it together so that it cut all how I had it positioned on the page in Cricut Design Space. So I've got the one in the upper left. I'm going to put this one in the lower right. Now, several of the stickers, I have already taken the adhesive off of them by using my powder tool so that I can move them around on my layout like die cuts. There's nothing worse than putting a sticker down and then realizing like, oh, I don't like it. So I've been doing that quite a bit lately, just bringing out that powder tool so that I don't have any uh-oh moments. I do have my roll of foam tape here, and I'm going to put some foam on the back of this little cluster to give this layout some dimension. There's a lot going on here, so I don't need a whole lot of embellishing. So this really is my main embellishment cluster. You'll notice I put the little sticker, "It's freezing," up there to the top of the photo, and that's going to be my title. And it was really, really cold. And in fact, that's why like the salt wasn't melting and the roads were really slick, because it was so cold out. But I think Tatum looks adorable there. She's a hostess at a restaurant in our town. Okay, so I've got this little cluster glued down, and then I thought these little mittens were adorable, and they're that same sweater pattern. So I'm repeating that same pattern in several of the elements here. I've got it behind the snowflakes. I've got the tag that's also in that sweater pattern. And then I'm going to put these little mittens. I'm going to put a little foam on the back of them. They are from the sticker sheet. And I will repeat that pattern up here by putting these mittens down. Now, the mittens were on the sticker sheet with the 2 thumbs together. Originally, I wanted to place them facing up, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to place them like they were on the sticker sheet. And so they were like this, facing down with the thumbs towards each other. So I thought that was cute, and that's not the way that I would have placed them had I just done this myself. So there we go. I've got the mittens on here, and now I think I want to add something else. So I had purchased this recently from another scrapbook store. I had this die, and I was excited to use it. This is from Uniquely Creative, and it's a metal die, and it's meant to kind of look like stitching. And so I don't know what the name, oh, it's called Sewn and Stitched. So I'm going to add a little bit of faux stitching to the bottom of this layout, and look at that. From a distance, it kind of looks like it really is stitching. And in fact, even up close, I think it looks more like real stitching. So I'm going to repeat that and put another one at the top of the layout, and that just gives it a little extra detail. So we'll add that. And then I've got 2 circular stitched pieces, and I've got like this little one here, and I'm trying to decide where I want this one. I think I might want it on my photo. That'd be cute. So I think I'm going to do that. This is some blue cardstock. It's like a specialty cardstock. It's got a little glitter in it. So to me, it kind of mimics like shimmery thread. So I thought that's nice. I love the stitching detail, but I don't always like the time that it takes to add the stitching. So this is my way to give it a little extra something something. I like these circular elements. They really do stand out when you put them on the layout because they are so dark. What I think I want to do is maybe cut them in half and use like repeating elements. I don't like the way that looks just there by itself. But I think if I layer them by cutting them, that might look a little better. So if you're not familiar with the My Creative Scrapbook website, there are several kits that My Creative Scrapbook sells. And once you're a member, you can subscribe to either the main kit, which I'm using today. They also have a limited edition kit, which is more like a vintagey type collection each month. And then they have an album kit and a creative kit. And I absolutely love these kits. It just makes scrapbooking so fun. My Creative Scrapbook always has the latest and greatest collections, like what's on trend, what's new. They don't give you old junk. It's all brand new stuff, and it's stuff that's popular right now. So that's what I really like about it. There's lots and lots of inspiration, not only on the website, but also in the My Creative Scrapbook Facebook community. So I will leave a link to all of that down below in the description box, as well as links to any other products that I use today. And I always appreciate when you shop my links, as sometimes when you shop those links, I earn a small commission at no extra charge to you. So that just helps me out here on YouTube. All right, I have all of those stitching details added, and doesn't that look cute? It looks like real stitching. Using that powder tool again to look at some of these stickers. I love Simple Stories, how they have the wordy bits at the bottom. So I found a few stickers that I want to use, and this one says, "Snow Much Fun." And then there's another one I want to use that says, "First Snow." And I kind of put it here first, and then I decide, I don't really like that. I want to move it, and I think I want to put it up here on the photo. So I'm going to add "Snow Much Fun," "First Snow," and then I will pull in also "Chasing Snowflakes." So this is a pretty simple layout today. I think that the cut file really made this layout, and I think it's one of my favorites. You know, I've started off not knowing really what I wanted to do, just the color palette, and I love all these blues together. So I think it turned out really cute. If you've enjoyed this video, which I'm not done yet, but if you're enjoying this video and this content, please hit that thumbs up button. That really does help me out on YouTube. And if you're new here, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. So I've added those stickers, and then the final little detail that I'm going to add, one more sticker that says "Chasing Snowflakes," and then I'll go in and add a little bit of some ribbon up there to the top of that tag, just to finish that off, because I don't think any tag should be left naked. So that is going to wrap up today's layout. Thank you so much for being here. Be sure to check out all the links down below in the description box, and I will catch you in the next video. I will have still shots over on my Facebook and my Instagram page as well. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!